We'll move on to Clemson, right? Their over total is also 9.5. To me, and this one's pretty low hanging fruit, but I'll take it anyways, is Garrett Riley. It has to be, right? Do we see changes on what they've looked like the past couple of years since Trevor Lawrence? I don't know. I would love to. I think they have the talent to. I think this group in general has more talent than we've seen there in a long, long time. And it's young talent, right? Obviously, the veteran guy in there, I'll start with Jake Bringenstall, right? He's the tight end, a guy that I love. I think he's so fun to watch. The tight end can be a quarterback's best friend, especially if you're Cade Klubnik and maybe you're not the most accurate at times, but Bringenstall has got that large catch radius, can really body defenders. Even when he's not necessarily open, he can really post up and bring in some big time catches. Staying at the tight end position, a guy I really like is Olsen Pat Henry, right? He's a young kid. He was a guy that I followed his recruitment pretty closely, and he's a very athletic tight end. He needed a year or two of development. We'll see how much he looks, see how good he looks, and how many looks he gets in that spring game. And obviously throughout spring practice, something I'll be looking for. And obviously the true freshman Christian Bentancur, I think he's enrolled, right? Which is a big time deal for him. Him and another freshman, TJ Moore, a guy that late riser in the process, a guy that lit it up at the All American Bowl over um, in San Antonio. Really did some good things there. And he's a guy that I love to pair with Tyler Brown and a healthy Antonio Williams. Right. Tyler Brown's a freshman that came on the scene for Clemson and was their best weapon at times. And to be honest, I love Tyler Brown. But if he is like your only weapon offensively in the passing game, that's not a great sign, not a great recipe for disaster. But Antonio Williams comes back healthy, hopefully. And obviously Bryant Wesker will join them in the summer. But yeah, to me, those guys really looking excited to see. Obviously there's not going to open the playbook, but you can see like a real speed change in that wide receiver room or athlete wise in that passing game and see if Garrett Riley can take advantage of it.
Absolutely. And to add on to that, and my question involves Garrett Riley as well. Like, are you going to improve in the red zone? Like, that was a gigantic issue for Clemson this year. Like, I'm trying to figure out how many games they actually could have won more last season if they were just converted in the red zone. They were a top 20 team in terms of red zone attempts. Getting to the red zone, they were a top 20 team. They were a bottom six team in the entire country in converting those red zone attempts into points. Points, not necessarily touchdowns, just points. That's absurd to me. That is absurd. And I have a feel like thinking too about the red zone, like a lot of that's coaching. A lot of what you do in the red zone, it's a reflection on coaching. So can Garrett Riley improve that? And can he keep the passing game? Not I guess can he improve the passing game like you all talked about greatly. So and is that running backs that running back room is Will Shipley going to be back?
No,
Uh,
no, I'm pretty sure he declared.
It doesn't matter because Phil Maffa is a unit. I'm not worried about the run game with Phil Maffa at all.